The only broadcast that will not only tell you to say slurs, but will actually teach you how to say more. Thanks to one of our 3 guests today, and you'll never...
Dantes, me, and Rav. Oh boy.
Guess who? We're going to start with the race war segment today because this week has been the most point-heavy week we've had, which by the way is only 2. But with everyone reaching higher levels and doing things that are worth more points, the numbers are getting much, much higher this
week. The rat thing on my Discord profile, that's where you're supposed to put your pronouns, but I just wanted to put that somewhere, I don't know.
Guess who? We're going to start with the race war segment today because this week has been the most point-heavy week we've had, which by the way is only 2. But with everyone reaching higher levels and doing things that are worth more points, the numbers are getting much, much higher this week. And fortunately for the trolls who placed dead last in the previous week, they are leading the charge with 2,300 points, or if you're not stupid, 2,300 points. Torrens are in the last with 1,700 points, and this is made infinitely more impressive when you find out that 90% of trolls are role-playing being baked, and the other 10% are role-playing being crossfaded. And because the trolls started the week with negative 350 points thanks to S-Fan getting the coward debuff by running away from a mock Gura. On to general good news, hardcore is not showing any signs of falling off for the next while. In fact, it's only getting bigger, with more and more degenerate streamers joining every day. A few names you might recognize: Nimin, Rob CD, and LFS's new wife. This bodes well for all the people that play WoW already, because now they have something to do on the other 6 days of the week that they aren't raid logging. Nothing lasts forever, but this go around, people are liking WoW more. Now for some really good news that you couldn't possibly get anywhere else, we have our first guest, Rav.
Today marks the 347th day of me logging in daily to make sure Howard gets fed. For Thanksgiving he enjoyed a roasted quail for his main course and then some homemade cherry pie for dessert.
Speaking of Thanksgiving, I hope you all had a great one, but we should address the elephant in the room. No tie. I wanted to dress for the holiday. And in the spirit of the holiday, we are dropping everyone's favorite part of the news today, drama and rumors. But don't be upset. Grubby was kind enough to sum up all the drama for the past 3 days in just a few seconds.
Cheating thing ain't that bad, and these rules aren't that serious, and Soda is a cuck.
A genuine wordsmith, that guy.
And before we continue on with the news, we would like to thank our sponsor for the day.
Dude, how does bro have 3 silver play buttons? What? You have so many channels.
Gnomish brothels. Listen.
What did he say?
Thank our sponsor for the day, Gnomish brothels. Listen, if there's one thing that every Tauren and even Orc has dreamed of, it's about getting with a woman that doesn't have a vaginal cave the size of fucking Orgrimmar. Let's be honest. So, if that's you, and you fit the criteria, then you gotta get in on Gnomish brothels. They're 3 or 4 feet tall, ain't a lot to...
Dude, I don't know what it is with, like, Twitter and TikTok League people and, like, Yordles, but...
work with, but that's a good thing. And then you can sit there, and if you enter, let's just say there's a chance that if it's big enough, it'll exit too. Anyways, thank you again for our sponsor, and let's continue on with the show.
You know, while I was on vacation with Pokey, I was talking to her and I was like, I think it's so nice that League Twitter isn't all like racism and pedophilia anymore because of Arcane. It's all like art and edits and stuff. And she's like, yeah, that's so nice. Now I figured out what happened. They all just moved to OnlyFangs to play World of Warcraft.
Holiday Santa, Holiday Santa, Holiday Santa.
It can't be that bad to be deaf, right? Anyway, daily deaths, the gift that just keeps on gifting. Now, like always, there are just too many people that died to go over all of them and explain to you why they're all worse than me because I haven't died. I'm also playing a hunter, but we're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about Tyler 1. He recently died in a tower, but don't worry, it's not September. It was a single tower. He got trapped in it and experienced a very fun little...
You know what I love is that this whole news thing, Harold, Rav, Dantes, and me, we're all from the League section, and this is just like it's all just terrible terrible
September,
jokes.
it was a single tower. He got trapped in it and experienced a very fun little quirky flaw with this game. You see, when you're right in front of a character and you hit them with an attack, this is called being in melee range. And it has a very short horizontal range. However, if you're an NPC in this game, or in Tonka T's example, a hostile NPC, your melee attacks have infinite vertical range, which means if you're running down a
Yo,
tower,
Sean,
and there
thanks
are
for the
people
100
above
gifted.
you trying to kill you, they just get to.
Bro
The dude
thinks
tried to
she's still bro. Do you I know most of you have only been watching me for like 2 years, but I still have streamed twice as much League than I've streamed just chatting, even though I'm a fucking yapping streamer now. Like, I can't be fixed. Like, you might think I'm good now, I'm not.
avoid being above or below any mobs because they just will be able to hit you. But also make sure to follow all these other tips.
Hello, OnlyFangs. This is Emmy. I told Harold I would help you guys out with tips and tricks of the day for OnlyFangs. These are my top 3 tips and tricks. These are Emmy's 3 tips and tricks. Tip number 1. Zoom out your freaking camera. I've been watching a lot of the death clips, and I've noticed that a lot of you noobs are zoomed in. So dude, I'm not yelling. That's just me projecting my voice. Still got the Jinx makeup on? No, it's temporary tattoos. Like, I could get this off if I, like, rubbed it up with, like, some coconut oil. Your Yelp. Okay. I mean, if... You know, never mind. Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Leave me alone! Your character has to be this fucking big if you have no spatial awareness like me. Trust me, it'll help a lot. Don't be playing this game like it's a first-person game, okay? Tip number 2! Stop thinking that you're good at the game because you're not! Sordako taught me this. If you believe that you're bad, then you will never gain any confidence to do anything stupid and kill yourself. So just remember that you're fucking trash, and then you'll be fine. Dude, I fucking hate y'all. Dude, he was messaging me too. He's like, I was reading your chat. Like, how many takes did you take? This was the 3rd take. I fucking hate. Yo, UD, thanks for the sub. And then you won't be trash. Tip number 3. Here are some handy slurs to use if you run into a member of a different race. So if you run into an undead, someone came in my chat and called me this earlier. And then for orcs, you've got and then for Tauren, you can call them or what? Dude, that is some intentional ass censoring. And then for trolls, you're welcome. Hope this was helpful. Enjoy your WoW run. This has been Emmy's tips and tricks of the day. No, he didn't mean. No. They were. Fuck, I deleted them off my notepad. It was like milkers, bent back, green skin. I don't remember the rest.
I think having guests on might be a one-time thing. Happy Thanksgiving from me and the rest of OnlyFangs. I hope you have a good holiday, get to see the family, and don't find out why no one ate butterball turkeys this year. I'll see you tomorrow. Apparently, the one day...
Okay, there's a new one. A new one. All right.
They're black. I hope they can help carry all of your heavy things, which I know you can carry.
Bro, what? But tear to my eye, your words would touch me, you flatter me night. I refueled your pigeon with my homemade bread that I cooked myself. Hee hee. I picked up cooking just for you. Here, I made some as well. I made these silk bags in a color that I thought would complement your outfit. I think they're gonna look real good on you. I hope they can help carry all your heavy things, which I know you can carry.
Report player. Make a selection. Inappropriate communication. Text chat. I got friend zoned. Report. Fucking report. Wait! No! It deleted all my mail! No! No!
He lost all his letters.
No!
No, his letters with they. This is so fucking sad.
OnlyFangs news, the only thing in my life that makes me similar to Keemstar, which is the only thing that makes me want to not do it every day.
Ooh.
Today in general news, we have a new rule from the guild leader, Soda Poppin'. Warriors can for sure receive help for the Whirlwind Axe quest.
Ooh,
but they
wait,
need
I
to
can
fight
do
the
that
mini-boss by
soon.
themselves. And for the new ball players, don't worry, I'll explain what this means. Remember that moment when you turned 16 and you got your license and the whole world was made better? Well, every class gets that same amazing feeling when they get a certain ability that makes the game, much like driving, so much easier that you could do it while drunk. For rogues, it's when you get stealth. For hunters, it's when you get your pet. And for mages, it's when you get every ability because they're a broken class. Now, remember that feeling when you turned 18 and your dad let you do crack cocaine for the first time. Every class gets
I don't
that
remember
amazing
that.
feeling as well, but through a great weapon. For hunters, it's Venom Strike at level 19. For rogues, it's Cool Barb, also at level 19. But for warriors, it's Whirlwind Axe, all the way at level 40 from a quest. The quest is extremely long, and I won't explain it here. There's a bunch of guides. But the last part of the quest has you fight a mini-boss. And from here on out, you have to fight it by yourself. However, the big kick in the pants is that this quest actually unlocks itself at level 30. So you can technically get a level 40 blue item axe at level 30. It makes the game a total cakewalk for the next 10 levels. And if you ever
I
see
could
anyone
do that.
die with the Whirlwind Axe, that is the person you need to make fun of. But getting it is the hard part, because that means you as a level 30 have to farm a bunch of level 36 to level 40 mobs and fight a level 40 elite. Now, people have poop socked themselves into finding a way to do this entire quest 100% alone self-found. The reason this rule was made was so that Soda Poppin' could see hype moments of warriors like Tyler 1 or Dante's trying to solo this because it is technically possible. Now, we here at OnlyFangs News have a good amount of respect for Soda Poppin', but this is the dumbest thing anyone's ever said. This quest is too difficult for new players. They are both going to say they'll do it, but by the time they hit level 30, they won't want to risk their character, and they will proclaim that the only reason they're not doing the quest is because they don't want to get carried through the game with an OP weapon. The quest takes too much patience, game knowledge, and mechanical skill.
Well, then
No
what
warrior
level
that
should
are
you do
watching has
it?
enough of that. Also, in
Like
general, good news,
38?
the first pattern of Swift Boots was found by Grego. Swift Boots are the only boots in the game that can give you a big burst of speed on demand. Highly valuable. Lucky
40?
find. And the plans for the Frost Tiger Blade were found by J Tulo. A really good PvP weapon typically, but also a helpful normal weapon. Now, on to drama.
I wanna
and
do it
rumors. We have a
today!
bit of sad news. Jake and Bake Live, a well-respected streamer, has apparently gone off the rails and proclaimed to all the world and God that I am fake news. Not only that, but quickly after, he promoted a different news station known as InfoWarsCraft. Now, as a journalist, I encourage you to look at as many sources as possible. But what I don't encourage is what Jake and Bake responded with after I simply asked, who's the fake news? He said, I can never separate my bias because I'm a troll, and that Alex Bones
Dude,
has
there's wait, this is so good. There's different fucking news channels now. There's like Harold is like Fox News, and then Jake and Bake J Rose is CNN. I mean, Harold's got all the toxic people making segments, so
of giving the facts. Brother,
Alex Bones. Oh my god, wait, that's so good.
The facts. Brother, Alex Bones has a history of anime titties and killing a man live on camera. That's right, we do our research here. Now, I hope Jake and Bake plans on coming on and explaining why he said these things, because otherwise this is purely slander, ad hominem, conjecture, straw man, gaslighting. I mean, I don't really know what these words mean, but they sound like they're hitting. I'll await your Twitter DM, Jake and Bake. Anyway, the next rumor is that
called
Soda
out.
Chance Foreskin Havin' Poppin' has been using the auction house offline. This would make him an incredible hypocrite and cheater.
I
This
think he's
rumor
allowed to
comes
do that.
not from a streamer, but from a streamer's viewer's recollection. On time.
Have been watching Soda Poppin' as requested report follows. Spotted entering the auction house in Orgrimmar on 28. Is this guy fucking European? Yeah, he's lying. Whilst offline. Target then proceeded to mailbox after exiting the auction house, no doubt to collect ill-gotten gains. Suggestible audit of inventory.
Tyler one stream, he received a letter in the mail from one of his informants, obviously trying to bite my shit by having spies, but I digress. This letter read that the viewer saw Soda leaving an auction house and going to the mailbox. Now, here's the clip of him doing it. Oh, nope, sorry, there's no clip. Here's the screenshot of him doing. Nope, don't have the idea. Sorry, okay. Here is the sketch drawing of a vaguely troll-shaped character walking to a plank of wood that could be mistaken for a mailbox. And, oh, well, look at that. We don't have that either. Apparently, this viewer's word is gospel, because Tyler 1 read it as if he was trying to learn to walk on water or cure the blind, and this was going to make him do it. Zero proof, zero evidence, 100% slander. Chances
Bro actually got fake newsed. He read like a hate thread on Reddit and was like, oh shit, it's real.
Now into daily deaths, where I have a bit of an update for you. Some of these deaths are extremely fun to watch. In fact, most of them are. The reason I only show 1 or 2 is because I want to pick out the most memorable ones. And also because if I reacted to every death, then no WoW YouTuber would have any content left. As much fun as it would be to go over S-Fan's 6th death, instead I'm going to keep showing you the coolest one and let the other deaths scroll by like the forgotten characters they are. The most hyped death, or maybe non-death, came from Burn,
Allie
who
was
after
there.
a bad play in Ragefire Chasms made it out alive solely by himself. Everyone else died, and he had to fight
Holy.
tooth and nail 2-on-1 against elites to escape it. And he got it done. An actual GOAT. Now for the Race War section, Trolls are still in the lead by a good margin, and Orcs and Taurens are having the opposite of a dick length comparing competition by seeing who can get last better. They're separated by a mere 30 points. The tips and tricks are going to be getting a little more advanced now. You guys have been playing for about 9 days now.
Yo,
A lot of you
Sean
have
with
over
another
100
100
hours
gifted.
for your
What
first
the
time in WoW,
fuck?
So I think you can take a little more. So the first
Holy
tip today
shit.
is going to be a little bit of a risky one. But if
Gifted
you're high enough
900
level
this
and are
month.
competent, you should try for the
God
Gearbashi
damn.
Arena trinket. You obtain this trinket by entering the
The money laundering is almost complete. Thank you, Sean. That's very kind. I appreciate it. Bank calling soon. Oh my goodness. I haven't had an oiler like that. I don't know.
this
Ever.
trinket by entering the Gearbashi Arena every 3 hours realm time. So at 12, 3, 6, and 9 o'clock for the realm. A chest will spawn in the middle of this arena, and if you loot it 12 times, you will unlock a trinket. This trinket not only gives some extra dodge points, but also gives you a 1,000 health bubble that protects you from all damage.
That's
only
pretty
on
good.
a 30-minute cooldown. There's no level cap, so you can technically have it at level 1, and it's one of the best trinkets in the game. But it takes some bravery to get, or have Zerochi carry you. Next, don't listen to yesterday's tips and tricks section. It is very, very bad to call people slurs. And lastly, know your bosses. Early on, this
What?
isn't a big deal, but by the time you're doing Shadowfang Keep,
I
you need
take
to
that
know that these
personally.
bats can almost one-shot you, and this final boss basically will one-shot you. As you get higher level, the bosses get more and more complex. Luckily, this game is 100 years old, and every dungeon has 30 guides to it online. Take 8 minutes out of your day and watch them if you are new to the game. And before I go for the day, I just want to let you know that sometimes, probably more on the weekends, the news will come a little later in the day. If the news doesn't appear at 10 a.m., do not say I'm dead, missing, or gone forever. I just need a few more hours. Thank you to our sponsor for the day, Blatant Ad Hominem, the perfect solution to any interaction with another human. A few members of our guild are sponsored by this company, such as Jake and Bake Live, Tyler1, and Alex Bones. And you can see they wield it
Alex
wondrously.
Bones.
Ad
Wait,
hominem.
link me the
Can't be
Alex
right.
Bones
At least
thing.
you can attack them as a person. Thank you for watching the no longer only source of news, but the consistently trustworthy one. I hope I can count on your loyalty. I'll see you tomorrow. Welcome back to OnlyFangs.